Okay, so this one's actually an interesting story. So I've rewritten this song, gosh, probably at least four times. Yeah, it sucks. Uh, this song is the reason I abandoned Apple iPhones. It's actually one of the older songs on my album in that sense, though it's not the oldest. I wrote this one probably early 2010s when I was in college, and several computer crashes, an iPhone crash that wasn't recoverable despite the claims that they said it would be, and at least one other computer crash somewhere in there. This song is basically a salvage of what I remembered and rewrote later on when I was going to put the album together. I always liked the original song. I remembered at least the chorus and some of the style elements of it. The verse specifics I had lost at that point. So I just forced having some way of reference to it on the album. And that's what you get in this song. Believe it or not, the original one sounded very different than what you get on the album. The original music was a piano led track. It was a lot more sad ballad type. It had soaring vocals, a heartbeat, genuine heartbeat kind of underneath it. Very pretty, not at all the dance track you hear on here. But AI was not having that. Because, like I said, this is an early AI model when I released a Messed Up Mind. It just would not work or go in the direction that I wanted at the time. And being upset and just over it, not being able to get the track I wanted, I just put in a ridiculous prompt about making it a dance track to fail hard under my own control. And for some dumb reason, it worked. What you hear is actually me attempting to break a system just because I was mad at it. So this is a good example where AI and collaboration in music in general can inspire something that I wouldn't have thought of on my own. This wasn't what I wanted the song to sound like, but it worked and I was happy with it. So this is total opposite direction of my original intent, but it's what I released, and that's cool. So it's a sad song about wanting your heart to restart. Obviously, it's not so much to cry your eyes out in the way that I wrote it, but maybe that's for the better. It was worth the effort in salvaging it. I'm glad that four rewrites later, it made it on an album, and it's here. I learned a lot from it, and it was a cool experience.